true life story of a family broken apart by a mistake of the past.
No. How can this be? What kind of chance is this? This result must be a lie. I think there is a mix-up somewhere. I do not want to believe. Maybe they misplaced our sample. Oh God. What do I do? Who did I offend in this life? So my miserable story continues. I need to call Kenneth. I can't take the news alone.
Hello, my love. How are you doing?
I am not okay.
What is wrong?
It is not something we should discuss over the phone. Please, can you come to the house?
Okay, let me take permission and start heading to your place.
Baby, are you alright? You sounded uneasy. Why are you crying, my love? Come, let's sit down so that you can talk to me, my love. So tell me, my love, why are you crying and sounded so worried and hurt?
I feel like my world is crumbling. I don't know if I can stand or survive this.
Crumbling? Survive what exactly, my baby?
This is too much for me to bear. It seems as if all my life I have been at the receiving end of nature.
I am not following you, baby. Everything was alright when I left you this morning. What's going on?
When I found you, I felt a renewed joy like never before. I thought to myself that God has finally decided to wipe my tears away. Only for my tears now to flow like a river.
Where is all this talk coming from? Did I do anything wrong? Have I offended you in any way?
No, my love, you did not offend me. It's nature that has offended us. It's the hospital. They sent a delivery man to bring our test result.
The result is out? What's wrong with the result?
25 years earlier.
Why is command requesting for you again, dear? You just got back from your tour. I thought you were going to be given some months off before reporting for duty?
Yes. But this is a special force team that were called in for this meeting. All things being equal, I am not supposed to be called, but because we just witnessed a regime change, we have to report to strategize on how to keep the nation at peace.
But they should have even told you where you were going, so that you can park accordingly.
No. It's a top secret message. Such information will not be given to us until we have assembled. Do not worry, it can never be worse than our last mission. I will not stay long before coming home. Just that I didn't get to see our baby before we left. Always waking up late.
I know he will miss you, and I will miss you even more than him. All the while you were on tour, each time I look into his eyes, I see you in him. You know he has your eyes.
Yeah, my sussy eyes, you mean? You know he has your smiles. We are here. Remember to top up the fuel on your way back. Use the base gas station. It's cheaper. I left some cash here.
I want to escort you to the security checkpoint.
Okay then, let's go.
I always like being here in the base. It feels so secure. Reminds me of when we were dating. You used to bring me to that canteen over there. I still remember how their fried chicken tastes like. I am craving for it now.
Not now at all. I hope that's not why you are escorting me?
Not at all. This is where I have to go back, my dear. Please take care of yourself and be careful.
I will, my baby. You too.
Attention everyone, this is your captain speaking. Please fasten your seatbelt. We have been signaled by an enemy jet fighter A-01 bomber for takedown. We have increased out altitude and entering evacuation mode.
Oh God. This is terrible. The A-01 bomber has a Stinker missile and an accuracy of 95%. God, please help us. Please take care of my family.
Attention please, this is your captain speaking. We have been fired upon, and brace for impact in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back AT home.
1 minute, coming to op-ed.
Good evening, ma'am. I am Sergeant Peter. I am from Force HQ. We are sorry, ma'am. There was an incident yesterday.
No. Do not tell me anything happened to my husband.
We are sorry, ma'am. Their plane was shot down, and we lost everyone on board. We are here to tell you that all his official privileges shall be activated for his family. Please accept our condolence.
Mummy, are you okay? Why did you scream? Who was that man? Is Daddy back?
No, Ken, Daddy is not coming back. Daddy is not.
What do you mean, Mummy? But you told me Daddy said he was coming back soon. Why are you saying Daddy is not coming back? Who was that man that left now?
He is from Daddy's workplace. He came to deliver a message to us.
What message, Mum? What message did he bring? Is it from Daddy?
No, it's not from Daddy. It's about Daddy. Oh God. How do I explain it to you well? Come here, my son. There was an accident with the plane that Daddy was traveling on. Daddy is resting in heaven with the angels and God. I know he is in a better place.
No, Mummy? Who is going to take care of us now? Who is going to teach me all the things he promised to teach me? Who will play soccer with me the way he does? Oh, Mummy, I can't take this.
Come on, Ken. I will do everything within my ability to take good care of you. I promise.
Mummy, I want to see my daddy.
Some days later.
I don't know what is wrong with me. This is the third time I have vomited today and I am feeling very weak. What could be wrong with me? I think I need to go see my doctor.
Good evening, Mrs. Mirabelle. I have your test results here with me. I had to run other parasite tests just to make sure you don't have the malaria or any type of flu. The only test result that came out positive is your pregnancy test result. You are carrying a baby, ma'am. What? Congratulations, ma'am. I am going to be giving you some supplements to be taken so as to keep you and your baby healthy. You can get them at any drugstores. Also, you will have to enroll for the routine and natal checks going forward. Okay, doctor. Give me the prescription. I will get them on my way home. Oh, my baby, why did you have to leave this early? I am really feeling lonely. I wish I can feel your warm embrace.
Mummy, Uncle Monday is here at the sitting room.
Uncle Monday? Okay, I am coming to see him. What could he possibly want now? Maybe the family have come up with a burial date. Good evening, Uncle Monday. Welcome.
Thank you, Mirabelle. How are you doing?
I am not fine. Losing your brother has created a deep hole in my heart. A hole that cannot be filled.
I understand how painful it is. Come and sit down first. I have come to give you update on what we agreed upon at the family meeting yesterday. You see, we deliberated on many things, so as to balance the life of our brother's family in his absence. We agreed that the burial date be 2 weeks from now. Considering the circumstances of how he died, keeping him in the merge longer does not make any meaningful sense.
Okay.
The second is that all his assets which we know that are in your possession should be handed over to the family and will be kept for his son, Kenneth, till when he is old enough to manage them. All these assets shall be kept in my custody.
What? No. Why should I turn over his assets to the family? What will I use to raise my son and myself? I am his wife and should be in custody of these assets until my son can take over.
Well, you see, woman, as far as we know, you are a stranger and might as well have another man you wish to follow. We cannot allow our brother's wealth to be squandered by another man while he has a son. And for you to oppose this, means that you might as well have started planning on how to spend it with another man.
That is a total rubbish. You cannot come here and accuse me of infidelity. It is barely 1 week my husband, your brother died and you are already accusing me? What do you take me for?
No, nobody is accusing you. But for the fact you are opposing this resolution by the family, might as well mean that you are guilty of what we just said. Now, there is a third resolution, which could save us all the drama. Which is that you agree to marry me, so that my brother's legacy can live on. By this, you are still indirectly in control of his wealth.
This is unthinkable. How do grown men like you all talk this kind of things? I really cannot believe I am actually hearing this from your mouth. Do you and his so-called family members know how his wealth came about? How I helped him manage them very well? How I did not let him take terrible decisions? Of course not. All you know is there is wealth and you must take control of it. Go and tell your people, I am not handing anything over to them, period.
Woman, a stubborn fly soon follows a corpse to its grave. I have only come quietly. Better cooperate and still have some things with you, than become stubborn and lose everything.
Please get out of my house.
I will go, but we have not heard the conclusion of this matter. Bye-bye.
Oh God, what do I do? I remember Kenneth was discussing about changing his next of kin to me and his son. I think his brother is still his next of kin in all his property. How could he make this mistake? How? And it seems Monday knows about it and that's why he is speaking and trying to blackmail me with so much assurance. I need to call his bank and make inquiries. The suspense is killing me. Need to find if he changed it. Oh God. What do I do? What if it turns out he didn't change it? Where do I go from here? What do I do with the new baby on the way? I am finished. Where do I go from here? Let me call them first. Hello, good evening.
Hi, this is Fred from Ingress Bank. How may we help you?
My name is Mrs. Mirabelle Can. I am calling with respect to my husband, Major Elvis Can.
Okay, ma'am. How may we help you?
My husband just passed away while on duty. I wish to know if his next of kin details have my details or that of his son.
Okay, ma'am. Hold on a minute. Major Kenneth Can has 3 accounts with us. Out of the 3, you are listed as next of kin to 2 of them. Please come to the banking hall with the following details. 1. A valid means of ID card. 2. Your certificate of marriage. 3. The certified true copy of your husband's death certificate. Then we can process your access to the funds.
May I ask who is the next of kin of the 3rd account and also how much is on these accounts?
I am sorry, ma'am. I cannot give you the above information until you have provided the documents we asked of. Thank you and do have a nice day. The next day, Mirabelle goes to meet the bank CEO. Good day, sir. This is Mrs. Can. She has come to claim her husband's account. He just passed away some days ago.
I'm sorry, ma'am, for your loss. Please accept my condolences.
It's a heartbreaking thing to accept, sir.
I understand, ma'am. So I believe you have been told the documents to present to use? Are you with them?
Yes, I am with them and has handed it over to Mr. Gabe here.
So is that true, Mr. Gabe? Have you gone through the document and is it all in order?
Yes, sir. I have gone through it and all is in order. I have given her form to open an account with us for subsequent transfer of the fund.
Okay, that's excellent, Gabe. You can go and process it now. So, ma'am, it's our policy for the beneficial of our deceased customers next of kin opens an account with us for transparency's sake and internal audit balance.
I understand, but I want to make inquiries on the other 3rd account by my husband that is not me as his next of kin. Can I know who is there as next of kin?
I am sorry, ma'am, but it's against our policy. What I can help is to fast-track your payment.
No problem.
A week after the burial of Major Elvis Can, the family of the Major conveyed a meeting and forced seizure of the property of their son, under the guise of holding it for his son, Kenneth.
I have to pack my bags. All the pleading I did has fallen on deaf ears. If not for the money I got from the bank, I would have been completely stranded. Even the money I got is not much to sustain me and my son Kenneth, Not even to talk about the baby I have on the way coming? What do I do now? I think I should abort the baby. I cannot cope with the responsibility.
No. I can't. Elvis will turn in his grave.
I think I should keep the baby, give birth and beg the doctor to adopt her. That way, I can always keep tabs on her.
So doctor, that's what I want to do. I know you will be a good mother to my baby. We have been close enough for me to trust you. No problem, Mrs. Mirabelle. You have made a right decision. It will be as we planned. I will forever be thankful for this opportunity. You may not have known, I have been trying to adopt a baby. So I am overjoyed hearing this from you. Thank you, doctor.
I am just thinking. Adopting Mrs. Mirabelle's baby is an excellent idea. But she might one day decide to ask for her baby in future. I cannot afford raising someone's baby only for them to come in the future to claim them.
8 months later, Mrs. Mirabelle got into labor and gave birth to a beautiful baby girl.
Hi, Mrs. Mirabelle. How are you feeling? I am feeling weak. Where is my baby? Please let me see her and stay a little with her before you take her. I am afraid, ma'am, we ran into a complication during your delivery. This has been 2 days since you passed out. 2 days? What happened? We almost lost you too. But as God will have it, you are back and recovering well. But I am afraid we lost your baby yesterday. God. Not my baby. No. We are truly sorry, ma'am. It pains me even more. 'Cause I had already bought all baby items and food, hoping I was going to be a mother soon.
6 years later.
Hi, Kenneth. Did you like the food?
Yes, Mom.
Is everything all right? Your face is not looking bright.
No, Mom. Everything is not all right. My finals is next 2 months, and I do not have the money to pay for the fees. It's making me sad.
I understand, my son. I am still trying to raise the money, but the time is too short.
I understand, Mom. But I was thinking, let's go and see Uncle. After all, he is holding Dad's wealth in place of me. And now, I need it.
It's a good idea, my boy, but I told you what I passed through that man's hand. I don't think I can go with you. But unlike the other times, I give you my blessings to go and meet him.
Okay, Mom. I will go see him.
Kenneth goes and meets Uncle Monday, who told him that he cannot help him as his father's wealth has finished, but that he bought a military form for him to enroll at the army just like his late dad did.
I cannot imagine Monday said that to you. Of all your father's property he took away from us to keep for you, he could single quote and offer you money to just complete this year's.
I almost gave him a blow to the eyes. But I remembered you told me not to ever quarrel with him.
You did well, son. But I cannot allow you enroll at the army after losing your father to them.
But Mom, think about it. I cannot stay at home. I will only become useless to you and myself. I promise to keep saying I know God will not allow me go down the same path as my father. I promise, Mom. I will make you proud.
5 years later, Kenneth graduates top of his class from his academy.
Oh, my son, welcome back. How so glad I am to meet you. You now look so much like your father.
Thank you so much, Mom. I missed you, but the promise I made to you kept me going.
Let's have a sit, son.
Mom, hope all is well? Because anytime you tell me to sit, you always have so much odd to say.
There's nothing odd to say, my son. I just want to tell you something. Your father, immediately he got back from his graduation from the army, got married to me. That is why we were able to have you young before he died. I suggest you to me. Did you meet any lady there?
I said it, you had something odd to say, Mom. Well, I met a lady, Ruth. I will tell her to come see you once she comes to town. Does this make you happy?
A week after, Kenneth told Ruth to go see his mom.
Oh, welcome, my dear Ruth.
Thank you, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
I am very fine, my daughter. Kenneth has told me a lot about you. Do have a seat, let me serve you some food.
Okay, ma'am. Something is off, her eyes. There are only 2 people I know with those eyes and one of them is dead. I feel something kicking in me that I can't tell.
My husband's eyes.
After that day, Mirabelle insisted Kenneth and Ruth does a comprehensive genetic test.
Please don't tell me we are related, my love.
No, we are not related. We're siblings.
Ruth was in fact Mirabelle's second child, which she thought died after she was given birth to. While Mirabelle has found her lost baby, her son Kenneth just lost a soulmate. What do you think should happen? We wish to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share and like our videos.